Hey, hey, got one person in here. Y'all come on in. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm multitasking. What y'all doing today? I see them coming in and leaving out. They might want to stay in here for this. Can y'all hear me? No, my mic ain't muted. Y'all should be able to hear me. Oh, hello, Consuela. Y'all, so yesterday I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get started real quick because we got a special guest in the house. You know, so I had a live yesterday, and we was talking about how um we was talking about how hey down D, Adrian, ain't friends with her friend no more, right? Hold on. And I said that it's three sides to the story. You know, that her side, her friend's side, and the truth. You feel me? So we have to figure it out, right? Ooh, I'm waiting to see if I'm gonna get a mod in here. Waiting to see if I'm gonna get a mod in here. But y'all, so what I wanted to do is I wanted y'all to see that, when this friendship was brought to us, right? Adrian was all down for it. She gave like all these kudos. So I wanted y'all to see these timestamps, right? June 13th. You feel me?
You let it dry up. You look so pretty. Pretty. I was recording. Do you want to say hello to
So
everybody?
this is her friend
You look
Nicole.
really cute. Come on, say hi to the people. Come on, it's spontaneous. You look so pretty. This is my new friend. Isn't she
Hey,
beautiful?
sugar.
Beautiful friend. It's y'all can
Hey,
see with y'all own
lovely.
eyes.
Hey,
I know
Cena.
y'all don't. I know y'all gonna have a lot to say. I know she don't know. Then again, yes, she do. Cause she know be loved. So she kind of understands. She does understand how social media work. So you might be on YouTube telling you now, and you might be. They gonna put you everywhere, and they gonna say a lot, even though they got nothing to really say. They just saw how pretty you are. That's it. So y'all make sure y'all talk about how pretty she is. Okay.
That's her new friend.
Okay.
So now June 19th, she's still friends. She wants to tell
So
us about
I
her
have a
relationship.
newfound friendship with a T girl. And for the people out there that don't know what a T girl is, that means transgender girl. Okay. What that means is that she still has her, male organ, the main one.
So I
But
just want
she
y'all to
dresses and
understand.
identifies as, a female. And
Hey,
she was
Monique.
in one of my
Thank you,
videos.
lovely.
Her name's Nicole, and she's just a beautiful person. Um,
You excited?
when
You
I was
excited, Excel?
just really intrigued at how beautiful she was. And I didn't even know, y'all. In all honesty, I didn't even know, that she was not a real female until she started to talk. And when she started to speak, definitely a male voice. I liked her transparency. Like she wasn't trying to fool people or trick people.
Thank you, sugar.
Like meaning straight men. Like she don't have to try to fool or trick anybody, y'all. I'm a witness to it. I've seen some of my masculine males look at her. Okay, just by looking at her.
So y'all know now. Last night, the video she dropped, she was like, "Oh, mad because her guy friend was she was feeling some type of way about Nicole being around her guy friend." Now, if you already know that men gonna look at her, hey crackhead, how you doing? Thank you so much, sugar. Thank you. Thank you. You're right. Cena hit the thumbs up. The bushwatchers. Somebody let me know how many likes I got. Ain't but 32 people in here. But I'm just curious. So let me finish so I can get my point across. We're gonna play this while we
You really
wait.
can't. Well, I couldn't, and obviously, some other people can't. They can't tell either. Like a couple, like I said, my male friends, they did a double take a couple times, you know. But what I like about her is
Hey
it's no
Selena.
lying in her, you know. And she's a classic case of what you see is not what you did. Okay.
So then this is what happens. So you had two videos telling us about how this is your new friend. You so intrigued by her, and this is this. But now I will say she did say why she didn't like her, but now you're being disrespectful, and you're calling her Mr. Nicole, right? Hey, Sharina Bailey. Thanks, Sherry. Thank you for coming through. Oh, Sharina Bailey, that ain't good. But anywho, so hold on. Hey, woman of well, we want everybody to be able to tell their side of the story, right? All right. Y'all got the thumbs up the live, even the bush watchers. Thank you, Selena, for doing the thumbs up on the way in. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. Y'all sipping? Are y'all sipping? Hold on. Child, Cena talking about Big A is a mess and is. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. Thank you for hitting the light. Child, I don't know. Maybe not. Well, sugar, you ain't got to come up, boo. You ain't got to come up. I got a special. Well, sugar, you ain't got to come up, boo. You
Hello?
ain't got to come up. Hey. Special. Hold on. Let me turn the volume down. Come up, boo. Hold on.
Hello?
You ain't got to come up. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So, you guys, this is Nicole. Nicole is going to tell her story. And I want everybody to be respectful. You know, her beautiful self just reached out. And, you know, I told y'all it's two sides to the story. Can y'all
Mhm.
still hear me very good? Thank you, woman of wealth. Thank you. And the thing about it is, you know, we gonna let her talk. Yeah, she is pretty exile. She really is. She
Thank
is
you. I'm so
gorgeous.
nervous.
Don't be. When you was like, let's go ahead. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm
Uh,
just like, you know what? I'm gonna turn it over to you.
okay.
And I'll ask my questions later because they might get answered. You know, you said you had something to say, and I'm going to allow you to say what you need to say.
Okay.
And Miss Nicole, the floor is yours.
Okay, so first of all, I met her. Well, no, I'll say this. Um, this is there's not going to be a back and forth. Like, she may or may not see this video. I'm not going to respond. This is going to be like a one and done type thing. Um, and I wasn't gonna do this. I didn't think she would make a video like that, um, just lie and say all these things and slander me. But when you told me about that video, I watched it and I'm like, damn, like she really went in on me. And I mean, it hurt a little bit because I gradually opened myself to her and kind of let her in. I didn't tell her really personal things, which is good. But I'll just start in the beginning. So I met her at Motel 6. And I was staying there for a short period of time because, I'm, there's a lot of change happening in my life. I'm moving, I have surgery coming up. I randomly, a month and a half ago, got a non renewal of lease, not an eviction, a non renewal of lease because three of their units, and mine included, had to have construction on them. So I had 30 days to vacate. And so it's just been really crazy. And the housing right now and in Florida, I mean, in general, it's just really,
Rental
really
property
tough.
is crazy. Yeah.
It's hard right now. So, you know, when I'd be moving around doing my thing or going to the store or just doing my thing or whatever, I would see her and she'd always, hey girl, and hey, and the thing about me, me and her are very different. I don't like a lot of attention being brought to myself. I'm not really out there. I'm a private person. I'm a calm person. And she's loud, and the way she is she wants to bring the most attention possible to her everywhere. I mean, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's Walmart. I don't give a fuck if it's Costco, the mall, Aldi. Like, she, it's very embarrassing. And but okay, so she was complimenting me every time she would see me, and then finally she knocked on my door. And she's like, I want you to come down to my room and I want to talk to you and let's roll up. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's, you know. So she sat on her bed and started telling me about the situation that she was in before she was at the hotel and all this stuff. And it's crazy because in all of her stories, it's like people just stop fucking with her, but it's always their haters. It's always someone else's fault. Like, and she has all these stories and instances, but at that point I never knew about the YouTube like drama and like her and I know B Love because I watch mukbangs. It's entertaining. I like it. I like food, so I knew who she was. And so yeah, we were hanging out, smoking whatever. And I'm like reading the comments coming, but I'm also like telling this. I need to like just focus because I'm.
You okay?
But yeah, so everything was fine. I mean, and then she made sure to let me know,
Ain't it gonna take-
girl, all these men are looking at you here. And I mean, I dress up sometimes, but I really stay in my own lane. I'm not looking for attention. Like I said, I'm a private, quiet person. I like the least amount of attention brought to me,
Mhm.
regardless of my appearance, my situation. So everything was fine until this was like the pivotal thing. Okay. So me and her were hanging out, and, me and her would eat all the time. And the thing about the gas is, like, we're smoking each other's weed, we're hanging out. Not one time when she would hit me up and come to my room or we would talk, would she say, hey, we're going to hang out today, but I'm going to need gas money. Not one time, because we're chilling, it's fine. So one day I was like, let's go out to eat. So we went to a particular buffet a little north. It was a Chinese buffet, and it was cool. I paid separately. We both paid separately. And fast forward, there was this man. So I'm sitting here, she's sitting here, and then there's a man like over here. And this is when I really realized, like, this woman is really, like, she's out there and she has something wrong. And that's why for me, it's not even a spirit of trying to roast or read her. Like, she genuinely has something wrong with her. And mind you, we're in a big thing, like a big room. There's like kids, there's families, and they're like close to us. Like, so she sees this old man and she's looking around and she's like, girl, I know he got money. I know he got money. And I'm like, oh my God. So like I said, I get my money, but I'm reserved. I don't carry. I'm not like that. Like, I'm just, I do shit a different way. And she literally, right hand up to God, in the middle of the buffet, she said, sir, are you into brown sugar? In the middle of the fucking buffet with everyone. And I'm looking around like, I'm like, did she really say that? And he was like, what? And she was like, I know you into brown sugar, honey. And doing all that. And I'm just like, this is absolutely insane. So I kind of told her, like, that's really uncomfortable. And she's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, that isn't even the worst of it. So,
Do tell.
mind you, I didn't realize that the takeout boxes, you had to pay $8 for a damn takeout box. I thought, it's a buffet. You can just eat your meal and then get the food, whatever, and be out of there. But she told me, like, girl, you have to pay. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's crazy. And I didn't want to take shit out. I was full. The thing about her, she eats like she never ate before. Like, when it comes to food with her, it's like a real deal. Like, she will get food wherever the fuck she can. Even if she already ate and she's full, she still wants more food. And that's fine, people, I love food and stuff like that, but she does not mess around with that. So we're getting ready to leave, and she goes, let me go up there and get another plate of the shrimp and chicken. She brought a bag in there with her, and I didn't realize it's a purse filled that has a Dollar General bag in it. The purse is
Not the
gutted.
Dollar General bag.
The purse is gutted. The purse has nothing in it but a Dollar General bag. She's like, tell me if any of the waiters or waitresses are around. I'm like, for what? She starts getting this plate and grabbing her nails and grabbing the shrimp and chicken and just dropping it in this bag. Nails dirty. Like, I'm sitting across from her. I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like, what is happening? She's like, girl, I'm gonna get my money's worth. And just, I think it was like $22 for each adult, plus like the drink, the refill, whatever. And I'm like, damn, like, this is crazy. Just like, you can't eat that plate before we leave or pay the $8. Like, you have to put this fucking shrimp and chicken that is like it's not even stored properly in your fucking bag, and then we walk out. Okay, so that was crazy as hell. I went to the bathroom with her to, because she had to wash her hands, and um we left and we smoked and stuff like that. Now, mind you, at this point, she had already got it booted from her room. She had already, like, she was done in her hotel room. So what she was trying to do was make money out of my room and push herself on me to, like, just overwhelm me. And it's like, I need my space. This is my room. There's boundaries. And it's not me being shady. This is my fucking room. That's not me being shady or anything. You checked out of your room. And she was staying with every single other person in that hotel room. She was knocking on doors, trying to find other people to stay with in the hotel room. And she has a whole car. And I'm like, eventually, and she's on that now somewhat, but I'm like, why don't you just stay in your car? If I had a car like that, I would be staying in my car. So she's staying with all these other people. She's getting money from all these men, and not a lot of money either. And like, there's a difference between trade or, dudes that is buying sex from you or something, and just,
Explain that real quick. Explain that. The trade. Explain to them the trade thing.
well, to me
Mm-hmm.
specifically, trade is just men who is buying anything sexual from you, or
Mm-hmm.
wants a sexual favor or anything. Now, it would be there's a difference if she's getting shit off of those men, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But it's different when you are running into normal people and you're trying to sap them for everything that they have. You're trying to get whatever you can out of average. I don't give a fuck about the men that are buying sex and buying pussy or dick or whatever I feel like they deserve to be ripped off. You deserve to be used if you are gonna do that. I mean, there's money to be made, but it's like, when it comes to those men, I don't feel bad. But she's doing this shit to other people that are down and out. She's just manipulative. And I just feel like, in the situation, I've been homeless before when I was younger.
Okay.
I'm not homeless right now. But it's like, you think that she would be humble in her situation. You think that, she would have compassion and network properly to get the things that she needs while she's on the street. She's rude to everybody. She acts like everybody owes her shit. And the way she talks is like, you would think that she's the millionaire and not her sister. Like, and I remember there, and I'm getting off track from like everything, but I remember there was a video about her being like, y'all, there's something coming, there's something coming, there's something big
Mm-hmm.
coming. There's nothing fucking coming. There's nothing coming. She was selling mangoes. She was driving around collecting mangoes for money and selling them with this woman. And this is why, and the jealousy thing, and I'm gonna get back to like how this really started, and me, pointing things out and her saying I'm shady. I just couldn't do it because I'm a certain type of person. If you're loud, proud, in your face, I can't do it. I can't, because that's not how I move. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
private person. I don't draw attention, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to the story and just try, this video. I hope it's not super long, but I'm gonna try to cover
You
as much as
okay,
I can.
honey?
So that was crazy as hell. She puts it in the back seat in the car, the shrimp and the chicken, and I'm thinking like, fuck, like after a few hours, that shit is gonna be nasty, slimy. She's like, I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat that. I'm like, this shit isn't stored properly. And there's no fridge in the room. There's no fridge, there's no microwave. And the rooms that do have them, you have to pay extra, which is so ridiculous. It's already like, almost $700 a week. You have to pay extra for a damn microwave. It's just, but anyway, she wanted to bring that shit in my room when we got back after we smoked. I said, I don't want that in my room. It's in a Dollar General bag. Like, and it's in the bag. Like, this is food that is in the store bag. This is not and it's not even heated. So, I mean, I could be crazy or stupid, but that's like a health hazard. Like that's how you get sick. You're
Uh-huh.
you're putting chicken in this bag that people already touched and shrimp. And it wasn't a little bit, it was like a lot. Like it was like a whole slimy, nasty ass thing of shrimp and chicken. And she's like, "Well, girl, you acting like you didn't eat that at the buffet." I'm like, "That's not the point." Yeah, we like what you don't use your fucking head. Like this is not the point. She's like, "You acted like you better, and this is nasty because it is nasty." You could have paid $8 for a fucking takeout box and at least, maybe ate it a little late, but you don't. That's not how you store food. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if she's gonna bring that shit in my room and I'm gonna be associated with her, whatever, I'm gonna tell you I don't want that shit in my room. Okay. So with her in that regard, with that whole situation, she already was like not really feeling me because I'm the type of person where I'm gonna call you out. If I'm uncomfortable or any type of anything, I'm gonna be respectful and let you know. But I'm not gonna be quiet about it. I'm gonna let
Mm-hmm.
you know, especially if you're like around me. Like I need my mental health to be maintained and I need to be comfortable. And if you're in my world and in my bubble and in my life and you know what I mean? It's just common courtesy, whatever. So the next thing, and in between all of these things, it's just me and her hanging out, going on little adventures, doing stuff. We had really great times. So the next big thing that happened one day, I needed cat food, okay, because I have a cat and my cat was in my hotel room with me. So she still didn't say shit about gas money. If she said anything about gas money ever, I would have been like, okay, like either I'll give it to you or I don't have it or I'll find a different way. Like she said nothing about gas money when she took me to Aldi. Um so we're in Aldi and she has a bad knee. Her knee is getting fucked up. Like when she walks, it's like she's tired, like, and then she has that BBL, that big ass that's in all different types of directions to lug around. And so she was tired. She was tired in Aldi and she sat down in a chair. There's a big ass waiting line. She pulls up I don't even know where the chair came from. She pulls up a chair and is sitting beside the long line talking super fucking loud. And I'm just like, I can't do like this is a lot for me. Like, and then, she's like talking to people, and then like she was telling this one guy because I was, standing beside her. She's like, yeah, she's sassy, and I'm like, I'm not sassy, I'm not catty, I'm not like I'm a trans woman, and I feel like sometimes when people meet me, it's usually women and they find out that I'm trans. It goes from approaching me as another woman to, I see you doing y'all thing and you go girl and I see that dress. To me, that's an insult because you're automatically making so many assumptions about me and how I communicate and the way I do shit. Like, and that's kind of what Adrian did. Like she and I, it's whatever because I'm kind of used to it, but it's irritating.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my cat food. We left. I was like, "Can we go? Like, can we please go?" And I was a little irritated. I didn't get smart with her, but I'm like, "Can we go?" So we're walking out of the store, and she's like, "Damn, I see y'all looking at Nicole. Go ahead and look at her. Go ahead and look at her." Screaming on the way out.
I like the choke. Oh my god.
Screaming. She's
Okay.
like, I see y'all look at her. Go ahead and look at her. I know she looked good. I got so fucking mad. I was like, can you please not do that anymore? I was like, I don't like that at all. She was like, and then it was like she was gonna hit me. She was like, first of all, you ain't gonna tell me how to talk and how I do my thing, and you do things your way and I do things my way. I'm like, okay, no, it's different because I'm with you and you are like we are together and you are bringing attention to me and saying my first name in public and screaming and doing all this shit. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, are you retarded? Are you slow? Like, do you have Asperger's? Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why do you need so much attention all the fucking time? Like, why? Just go to the store, do your little thing. She always and when she laughs too, it's like ah, ha, ha, ha. Like everyone has to look at her, and it's just like damn, like, and it's like fire and ice. I'm quiet, I move quietly, I'm private. Like I do, even the way me and her make money when we're doing these types of things is different. We're not the same. And I'm not saying I'm better than her because I'm not. No one is better than anybody. But
Exactly.
she's just sloppy. She's sloppy. And you know, you can be you, that's fine, but I get irritated when it starts to interfere with me, okay, and what I'm doing and what I got going on.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a huge fight, and I told her, please don't scream at me because I have PTSD from stuff that I have dealt with in the past with someone getting loud, especially getting in my face, and I'm like, I don't want to maul this bitch in the Aldi parking lot. So, and I told her, I didn't say that to her, but I'm like, I really need you to not scream. I need you to just calm down. Just calm down. Please just calm down. And she did. She calmed down. And I explained to her just that. I'm like, when someone's screaming at me, it really gives me PTSD. And I was like, I was not in the wrong. I was like, I just wanted to go to the store to get cat food, and you're screaming, you're bringing attention to me. I was like, I already told you that I don't like that. And she was like, well, you need to understand that you are you and I am me, baby. And I'm not going to da da da. And I'm just like, she's still not getting it. Like, this is common sense things. Like, this is just any person with some type of common sense or decency, really common decency, would be like, you know what, okay, I'm not telling her to change her being and be a different person for me, but I don't like attention drawn to me when I'm out. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
that was the second big thing that happened. um I'm trying to think of before this. Let me just go to the 4th of July thing. Okay,
Okay, yeah, we want to
so,
hear that.
and I'm gonna explain the gas, and okay.
Hold on, real quick. For everybody coming
And
in,
okay, wait, sorry, before you do that, I have my Cash App transaction to show that I paid her for that cake,
receipts, period.
for the
Okay.
cake and the pie and the fucking ice cream. So,
So for everybody just not coming in, there are a few new people. Please make sure you thumbs up the live. That's the least you can do, even if you're in the bushes. Because I mean, come on, like thumbs it up. But this is Nicole, Adrian's new best friend, now ex-friend. So this is her friend that she introduced to us a couple weeks ago, and Nicole was just telling her side of the story because Adrian decided to be disrespectful to her, and now they're no longer friends. So we're gonna let Nicole continue. I just want to throw that out there because there are a few new people here. Hey everybody, hey Wanda, hey everybody that's been speaking. I have been speaking. Thank you for coming through, Brown Sugar. I was like, oh, please let my mom come in. Thank you, baby. I know you got me, but I hope you all enjoy. And we will be asking questions later, but we just letting Nicole have the floor. And somebody said something about does she have a channel? We're gonna get to that when we get finished as well. Okay, go ahead, Nicole. Please explain the 4th of July to us.
so okay, so before I get to the 4th of July, I was just thinking when you were talking, when it comes to the term friend, and this is something that offended her deeply. Just because I hang out with you for a little bit and we talk does not mean you're my friend. I've went through too much trauma. I've went through too much backstabbing. I've went through too much everything to really have friends. And you know, I have people in my life now where it's like I do know they're my friend, but sometimes it's hard to like claim them as my friend because of what you can't trust anybody. You really
Uh-huh.
can't. And at the end of the day, you're the only person that's going to have your back. And it's sad that people go through so much that they have to build this wall, and eventually they're not even approachable. Eventually they don't want to have friends. Eventually they can't have friends. Eventually they're not even social. So I explained to her, like the reason why I don't call you my friend, because she was like, one day she was like, we're friends, right? And I was like, I guess, like, yeah, what you mean? And I explained all this shit to her. I'm like, that's a lot. That's a lot for you, for me to call you my friend. That's a lot. And but when we would meet, men or people, she would call me her this is my best friend. This is my best friend, Nicole. This is my friend, Nicole. And I didn't say shit. Because I already told her what it was. I already told her. It was her claim that we were friends. We were whatever. I think that, me and her have very different personalities, but there's something that draws people to us, but we're very different. Okay.
Mhm.
So just keep that in mind. She knew that about me. And what doesn't make sense is you would think because she knows that and I let her know that, in her head, if she is my friend or views me as her friend, she would be like, okay, let me act accordingly. Let me show her that I can be her friend and that's what I want with her. I want a friendship with you.
Mhm.
No, no, that's not what happened. Instead, she showed me why I don't fuck with people, and I do things my way, and I keep to myself, and I'm private, yada yada. Okay, so 4th of July. Now I'm not going to, because I have some measure of respect for her. I'm not gonna, give addresses and streets and towns.
And we don't want you to do that. Yeah, we don't want
So
locations, but
so basically, after I had left the hotel room, done and gone. There was a lot of stuff that happened at the hotel. There was a girl that got stabbed, all this crazy shit. I was already leaving. She was out. I don't know how she found this woman, and it may have been the mango lady, but she went up to a town that is, maybe 30 minutes north of where we were.
okay.
And she developed a friendship with this woman. They were selling mangoes. She was parking her car in front of this woman's house, and that, like, she uses people as stepping stones, like, through life. And it's like, if you're gonna do that, it's not ideal, but you have to do what you got to do. But at least show some form of appreciation, dignity, respect. That's not what you get with her. It's like people owe her something. It's like, and a lot of the time she'll talk in third person, like, hey, don't get down like that. And when people do that, they're narcissistic. But with most narcissists, I feel like underneath it all is severe insecurity. So they constantly have, and she's a very insecure woman. And I don't really like having friendships with women because it turns into them comparing themselves to me. Um, Jealousy. And it's like, if you are a biological woman, if you are so pussy, you should not be worried about me. But I think because, like, the whole trans woman world is getting so small as time goes by, and men out here are really just putting us in the same category, and for a lot of females that irritates them. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, there's very few men that turn me down because I'm a trans woman. And it's the same man that would be with you, or what, you know what I mean? I'm not saying all men, but just
You get it?
my whole life, the majority of men will still go. That's just a fact. They might talk shit or say something around another homeboy or whatever, but they're going one on one. They're going. Okay, so she was parking in front of this woman's car to have a safe space to park because she had gotten pulled over because something's wrong with her tags on her car. Um, I don't really know too much about that, but she had to pay $500. Now I could be wrong, but she was making it seem like she got a YouTube check that paid for that, and she didn't. She got it off this old man, which is why I'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so basically she was staying in front of that house and in that general area, and sucking that woman dry for whatever that old ass lady had in her house, whatever, whether it be money, food, a place to park, whatever. So me and her were texting and talking throughout the time that she was there, and I'm still here in my area. um and she, like, let me know, I don't know when the next time is that I'll see you. like, when we see each other, we should do something again. We should go out. We should do this. So the 4th of July, she told me she was still in the area because she was going to do something. She had two different men that she was trying to fall back on to stay in a hotel. They didn't buy the hotel for her. So she ended up here. She came from where she was after she left Motel 6 to come back here to get the hotel. He caved in and didn't get the hotel. And I already told her that he wasn't going to get it. So she was like, I'm still in the area. We can go do something. So I was like, let's go get something to eat. And I'm I pay for my meals. She pays for her shit. Okay. Like, there is no, I'll pay you back with me. There is no, just spot me and I got you later. Like, I'm paying my shit and you're paying your shit. So we go to this barbecue place in this town and it wasn't that bad. I mean, but she complains. I mean, I'm half black. She needs shit seasoned a certain way. And her eating habits are just like she'll put salt in her hand and then put the food in her mouth and do that. Everything has to be saturated in salt. She says nothing has seasoning. She like carries this shit in her purse along with other crazy ass shit that I'll let you know in a minute. But so we go to this barbecue place. It was like 40 something dollars. I threw down half, okay? So we got, this is exactly what we got. I'm going to tell you what we got. We got a full rack of ribs that were
Okay.
cut in half. We got a little thing of cornbread. She got baked beans. I paid for macaroni and cheese, okay? So instead of having a good time, she bitched about how it wasn't seasoned. It was fine to me. Was it worth 40 something dollars? No. But it was still okay. It's the 4th of July. I hadn't had barbecue in a long time. You know, it just wasn't, you got to pick your battles and pick what you're going to bitch about when you're down and out. And it just wasn't something to complain about, but everyone's different.
Mm-hmm.
So we ate that. And then I had told her how good buttermilk pies are. And she's like, girl, I want to try one of them. Okay. So, first of all, before I get into this, I'm going to show this. So you can see her Cash App right here. You can see $8. Now, I
Okay.
gave this bitch half of the entire pie. Okay, so let me just wait. I'm going to tell you what happened. So we went to pick up the pie. Okay, this pie is honestly so damn good, and it's like it's always not available at Walmart. Like when it's there, it's gone. And I tried it one time, and I'm like, this pie is the truth. I never even heard of buttermilk pie. So there was one left on the 4th of July. No other Walmarts in this area had it. There was one. And I managed
Uh-huh.
to order it because I have a Walmart Plus account. So I ordered for pickup online and secured that shit. So I cash upped her the $8 for the pie and the ice cream. So she did it's $3 that she didn't get, but she
Yeah.
still got half of the pie and the ice cream and ate the shit just like me. So she's $3 short, which really I don't even have to give her that because we both ate and I paid for it mostly. It's not that serious. It's three fucking dollars. So we come back to my house with the pie in my area. And I come inside and I put the pie in the oven. It's on like 350 for like a few minutes just to get it warm. I took the pie outside and the ice cream outside and made us a little thing, because I really don't fuck with people. And it's like she's very bipolar, very, very, very. And so we're eating the pie and she's like, oh my god, this is so fucking good. She's on the phone with her mother and then her mother's talking about how nasty. Her mother seems very negative too. I mean, maybe that's where she gets it from, but it's like she was like, that pie is nasty as fuck. I've had Patty LaBelle before and she like said something about it. It's just negativity. And so I ate and I took my shit inside. And now when I came outside, This is what she said to me. And I've learned, because I'm 27 years old, I've been on the top, I've been down low, everywhere in between. And I know when you're working with other people in any type, in a street situation, you need to mind your P's and Q's and really watch what you're doing. And I'll explain this. So she said there was an old man out here, and I know we can make some money. Now, immediately when I heard that,
Okay.
in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm not, there is no we, and I'm not making any money. Like, because I know how she is by now, and I just already know. So I was not expecting shit from that meeting with the dude or whatever she had going on. I was tired. I was so tired from us running around all day long. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with you. She was like, yeah, he said he was just over here to watch the fireworks, but he has he's staying at Super 8, and he gave me his room number, and girl, I'm gonna get that, and that we gonna get. And I'm like, okay, this whole we thing, but I'll still go with you. So we go to the hotel. As soon as I get up out of the car, that man's attention was only on me. Okay. And I can't control that. Like, this is an old ass white man. He's asking me where I'm from, all these things about me. And not one time did he say, oh, like, that's a man, or, oh, that's like, he knew that I was a trans woman, and he didn't care. And he still would have did shit. But I wasn't on that. Like, she is on the street right now. She needs every dollar that she needs. And I'm mindful of that. Like, I show some level of respect, unlike her. Okay. So there was no, I don't need that fucking old ass man. I didn't need that money. I didn't need to reach in your pocket or reach from you. And that's the thing that's so mental, is that even though I knew that and seen it that way, she was serving it to me like it was a team effort. So if it's a team effort, if I was doing that, why the fuck would you be mad anyway? And that's exactly why I wasn't on that. So he's asking me all these questions, and, just intrigued by me. She's kind of like a third wheel, and I'm tired as fuck. It's like what, 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. So I lay down on the bed, not on his bed. I'm right beside, like, Adrian's big ass is right here, and I'm over here with my head here, and my body's this way, and I'm laying on my stomach. And one thing about me that she knows, and that's kind of personal to me, but I'll share, I'm not a bottom. I don't take dick. I don't get fucked. Okay.
Okay.
Like, I feel like as a trans woman, I'm a minority within a minority.
Okay. Yeah.
And most girls out here have their backs blown out. I move a different way. I don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So when I seen that video that you posted last night, I'm like, she was like, she's laying down, trying to look cute, I mean, yeah, I have a very big ass, but I like how it looks, and it's for me, and other people like it, but it's never like I'm showcasing what I got and I want to get tore up and all this shit. So I don't know why she made it seem like that in that video, that the Patreon thing. So I'm laying down, they're talking. He immediately puts his attention back to me, starts talking to me again. So this is what she did. Okay. She's already high as fuck. For no reason, Melissa, out and everyone else viewing. No, I did nothing. We had a great day. There was nothing. Okay. Nothing. She was doing this. She was like, Nicole's a trans girl and I'm a woman. And I looked at her, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why are you throwing shade? Why are you starting shit for no reason? I did nothing to you.
Well,
Like,
she said that you told that, oh, I'm mixed. She's black or something.
yeah,
That's why
I
she
told
said
him that I was black and white. I told him that I was also black and white, because he was
hmm
asking what I was. And I
Okay.
am.
Okay.
I'm black and white. But there was no reason for her to throw shade at me at all. I didn't do anything. And it's jealousy. That's what it is. And it's like, if you are such a biological woman, you should not even be, I shouldn't even be in your peripheral. Like,
hmm
you should be secure in who you are as a woman. And I think it's because from her being with me, she's seen how guys don't give a fuck. They don't care that I'm a trans woman. They don't. Even the hoodest niggas do not care. I mean, they don't.
They
They
don't.
just don't. They don't. And I feel like it was irritating her, and it was just a buildup. Okay, so that irritated me, and I didn't really. It was like a fleeting thing that happened quickly, and I let it go. And then she was like, "All right, let's go to the liquor store. Let's go to the liquor store." And I'm like, "Okay." They got tequila, um, and with lime juice, and they had like table salt to put in it. I don't drink. I'm trying to quit smoking. Like I'm not a partier. I don't do drugs. I'm not really into that. So we go in the liquor store. She's loud as fuck in the liquor store. There's a line. She's like, "Damn, all these people all up on me." To strangers. I need girl, I need space. I need you to give me space. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And at this point, I already know how she is. So I just didn't even say anything. I'm just like, I just smiled and was laughing. I'm like, okay, well, it is what it is by now. I already told the bitch how to act in public. All I can do at this point is laugh. Like, whatever. So we get the liquor, we go back to his hotel room. I didn't like it. Like she made me a tiny little cup of it, and I wasn't trying to get fucked up. It's late at night. Like I was coming back to where I'm at right now. I'm not into getting drunk or whatever. And if I do drink, I like cranberry and vodka, something light, like,
Mhm.
whatever. She was trying to go hard. I wasn't on that. So I took a little sip. I was like, I don't like this. She poured it in her thing. And she was like, shit, I was trying to party. And I didn't get smart. I said, well, party when I'm at home. I was like, party when you guys drop me off. I was like, you guys have all night. And even in that comment, she knew that I wasn't trying to I could have maneuvered that bitch to where I could have pulled him outside and taught he would have been all over me. She would have been back in her car, and
Mhm.
whatever money that she was supposed to get from her, I would have claimed all of it. I have my own resources and my own money. I don't need your pot. Like, I'm not like you where you reach in other people's pots. I'm in my own lane. I went with you to this man because, I'm like, okay, well, I'll just go with her, whatever. Like, it's entertainment. I brought my little weed pen, and I'll get to that too. And it's petty as fuck. The bitch, I know she stole it, and she hit that shit because I have the charger in my purse, and I
Mhm.
know she was hitting that shit until it ran out, and she got rid of it or something. She has to have weed 24/7, which is why she looks so rough. Like I was looking at older videos from like 4 months ago, and her skin and her face and everything compared to like her latest video, she looks rough, and it's because she always has to be high. She's high smoking weed 24/7 because I don't stress whatever, I don't know. So okay, I didn't like the drink. I was tired. I wasn't on anything with him. I was talking to him, being cordial, wasn't trying to steal shit from her. And then I told her I wanted to go home. Now mind you, if I wanted to go home, how the fuck would I be trying to steal your trade? Like the men that she has in her phone, and it's not even a competition, but like she has to go through these struggles and do all this shit with these men, and then you know how she is. There's people that help me out, and I'm respectful to them, and I'm nice to them, and because like my grandmother said, you get farther with sugar than you do shit. And she doesn't even she has no shame. She glories in her shame. She doesn't care. Like she has no shame in how much of a fucking mess she is. In fact, she loves it. So she dropped me off. Okay, in his truck. Her car was still at the hotel. I got dropped off in his truck. And when I got home, I'm like, okay, where's my pen? Because I'm trying to quit smoking weed, period.
Mhm.
So I got this pen for the first time to like kind of save money and stuff like that. And so I'm not buying like 20 and I'm like, damn, I left that in her car. So I texted her. I think in the video she showed like the text or something. I texted her and was like, hey, I think I left my pen in your car. Can I bring it back? No, I was on the phone with her. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I called her and I told her, hey, I left my pen in your car. Do you think you can bring it back? Now, she made it seem like this man had me in the hotel for days, y'all. She checked out of that hotel the same fucking night because there was roaches caked under the mattress.
Oh my God.
The
Okay.
roaches were caked under the mattress. So the facade that she had with this old man, that shit was dropped. She was like, I'm gonna need some money. I want some money. He gave her 600 or 500, whatever, to her rude ass that doesn't deserve shit. Um, he gave her this money for her car to pay her car off, but she's out the hotel. So it's back up to that old ass lady's house or wherever she's at now. I don't know what resource she has now. Um, but she did. She got the money off of this dude. And then she was ecstatic because she's like, I'm gonna get my hair done now. Like I can really get my hair hooked up now. She has no money. She has zero. It's zeros across the board,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. But be humble. Like know that you're down and out. Know that you're not better than anybody. Like know the situation that you're in. Like stop being like you're this bad bitch. And like when she comes on the Patreon, it's because with the internet you can paint any type of picture you want about yourself. And she's like,
Mm-hmm.
I got money, y'all, and I got this, y'all, and I got that, y'all. And it's like, no, you don't, which is why you can't. She knew that she wouldn't see me for a while because she has to sit in one town because she has no gas money, and the men that are in her phone are not reliable, and she treats people like shit. So they're not going to give her anything. She's not smart. Adrian is not smart. Okay, she's not street smart at all. If she didn't have her car, she'd be dead. She
Oh
would
wow.
she would be dead if she didn't have her car. And I've been there and I've done that. So okay, so then she texts me. I got off the phone with her. She's like, wow, are you really that selfish to think that I'm gonna come bring you your pen? And it's like, the hotel is right up the fucking street. You checked out with that man before you left, before you went to your city or relocated, whatever you're doing, wherever you're going. You couldn't bring me my pen over here. You couldn't drop me off my pen that I left in your car. No, because you wanted to steal it. Because you are that pot of that fucking plate of oxtail that I seen in the video that you showed. She'll throw you under a bus for a plate of oxtail. She'll throw you under a bus for a Happy Meal, for any type of gain. It doesn't matter who you are. She's going to throw you under the bus. And that's not smart, especially when you may be getting something from the person. Like, why would you burn all these bridges when that's resource after resource that you are shitting on when you are down and out? Like, okay, so then she sent me this whole text about how I'm excessively selfish and why are you gonna, what did she say? Let me see.
She read it to us too, honey.
Yeah, the wait, let me see here. And I didn't respond to it. And you can see that when she texts me crazy shit, I don't say anything. Okay, so she said, you don't give a fuck if I lose my car or not. Okay, pause. Let's talk about that. You don't give a fuck either. Because you're driving around and you're doing all this shit when your tags can be compromised. So you care just as much as I do. You don't give a shit. Okay, so a weed pen is not my fucking issue. Stop being careless and expecting others to cover your ass. Why are you projecting? Stop being careless and then expecting others to cover you. Why is she projecting? Everything that she says about other people, all the clapbacks that she has, they're things that she says, like comebacks, that literally it's like she could have a mirror right here. Like, you know, this person's a hater. No, you're the hater. This person, da 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 da. No, you're da 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 da. A B. Like, she is everything that she claims other, and there's no responsibility. There's no accountability. There's no I was wrong, you know. And I noticed in that video when I watched it, she's like, she's ghetto. I'm not ghetto. I'm sorry. I'm not ghetto. You know, I've been on the street. I've lived in the hood. but I'm not ghetto. She's like, I know I'm real ghetto. Bitch, yeah, you're real ghetto. I'm not. Okay, I'm not ghetto. So, she went on that spiel, whatever, and said all that shit. I was just like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not fucking with her anymore. And what I really think of what it is like, she wanted me to make more YouTube videos with her and all of this stuff. And it's like, I feel like part of her wanted to use me, and we didn't get that
Right.
we didn't get that many videos. We didn't move as much as like she wanted me on her shit more and all this stuff, and I didn't really do that. So I feel like it was like, I don't have the gas money to come back and see this bitch anymore, and I just stole her pen. So let me go ahead and make a video and try to, and the money that she gets from these Patreon videos and all this stuff it's nothing.
No.
It's nothing. She gets nothing from it. So I don't know why she's acting like, I need to get my money up with these videos. It's ratchet. Like she's just a mess. She clearly has something, and I'm not perfect, but she is mentally ill, and she projects, and she's inconsiderate, and she's just a hot ass fucking mess. Served hot and ready. Just a mess. So, I told myself I'm done. I spoke to my mother about it too. And this was before like any of that. But my mother was like, she just wants to use, like, I wouldn't fuck with her. I wouldn't do that. I got to learn myself, and I was just done. And then I seen the whole tranny, he, him, and all this other
Yeah.
shit. And the dress too. Okay. This popped into my head.
Yeah.
So, first of all, this dress that I wore is fairly new, and I've after a few times washing it, I think I'm it shrunk. It shrunk a little bit,
Hmm.
but I knew I was secured, but it was just riding up as I walked and stuff, and I'm just like, this is doing too much. Like, I need to just go home. And mind you, we were going back to my house anyway. That's a shit that, like, she's just retarded, because it's like we were going to my house anyway because I had the pie before we left Walmart and everything. So why is your retarded ass making it seem like you're going out of the way? And even if that was the case, there was no gas money situation involved. Like, I'm smoking your weed, you're smoking my weed. We are paying for our own shit. If you told, when I brought it to your attention, hey, let's do something, let's go out to eat, and if she said to me, I'm gonna need X amount of money in gas, I would have probably said, okay, well, I'll see you whenever I see you then. Because I'm not gonna give you gas money that's not gonna even be spent on gas. It's gonna be spent on whatever else. It's not gonna be spent on gas. So, okay, we're in Walmart, and this is what she did. So I was looking for catnip, more things for my cat, and we're in the electronics section. She's like, sir. And this man is in his phone, and she was like, where's the catnip? Like, you playing games, you in your phone, you ain't doing your job, causing this big ass motherfucking scene in Walmart for no reason, being rude. And I told her, I was like, I said to her, I was like, stop. And I walked up to her and I was like, I'm so sorry, sir. Like, where's the stuff for the cats? And it was in an odd area. Like, it was like maybe they moved it around, but he said it was like in an area that the pet stuff, it's just like, really? And she, girl, he lying, he lying, all that, and he don't know what the fuck he's doing, and he's not paying attention. He ain't doing it. You two, why are you texting? When she talks like that, and she's like, she's like, why are you texting on your phone? And I'm like, okay, let's just go and see. Like, maybe it's over here. Like, maybe it's not that big of a deal. So, sure as shit, it's over there. That's where it's at. And just the scene that she caused, though, she was so rude to that man. And you can see when you're out with her and she starts that shit where she gets loud and starts, the way she's smiling and shit, she wants to bring attention to herself. She likes that. She wants that. And it's not cute. It's like we're in Walmart and she has burns in her dress from hitting the blunt, and the embers falling in her crotch and burning her shit out. Why the fuck would you want attention brought to you when you're
Not that tie-dye dress.
yeah. But look, I get it though, because I've been there. I've done
Yeah, yeah.
that. But
I
she's
get
not
it.
humble. She's not humble, and she has no respect for anybody, not even herself, nobody. And all she does is fucking lie. And when you exaggerate, I feel like when someone exaggerates, that's a form of lying, because you're not telling it how it is. She's like, I'm gonna get to the facts, and I'm gonna get, there's no facts ever. There's no facts, there's no genuine, there's no, she is very self-destructive. And the situation that I'm in, this is a very small season for me. Like, I'm in a period of growth. I have surgery coming up, then I'm in a cosmetic procedure I'm getting done on my face. I've never had any surgery done. And this is like a temporary thing, but it almost seems like she wants to stay in her situation that she's in. It's almost like she doesn't want to move on. She doesn't, and I don't know why. Like, she stays fucking doped up on weed, and like, and I get it, it's hard to save money when you're trying to survive, but gas money and all that. She's just sloppy the way she does shit. It's just sloppy. And oh yeah, the thing about tucking too, I think it's a common misconception that all trans women tuck, and that even the tape, like I watched your video last night, you were talking about
Mhm.
tape. That's not really a thing. I mean,
Mhm.
that's like a drag queen thing. And for me, I've been on hormone replacement therapy for so long. I'm a grower, not a shower. So I can wear anything and be secure and be smoothed out. I don't have to do that. And most trans women don't. The whole tucking and like hiding your dick and shoving your dick in your ass and all this stuff, that's like a drag queen, like that type of deal. When you're a trans woman on hormone replacement therapy, everything is kind of feminized down there. Like, I don't have, even though it's kind of personal, I don't have a big ass bull nuts and this giant ass piece that I'm have to sling over my shoulder and secure. That's not the
Uh-huh.
situation. So yeah, it was just a complete hot ass mess. And that was before we came back to my where I'm at right now, and I made the pie and everything. She's just a liar. Like, she's just a liar. I have nothing to lie about. And I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt when I seen like all these people talking shit, and like, the stuff with B Love, and then like B Love, I think there's a video with like B Love's sister or like brother something. It's like them together talking about said family member that they won't be interacting with. There's a she Adrian has problems and drama wherever she goes, and it's never her fault. It's they're a hater, or like she tried to play me, or they tried to do this. And it's like, when you have all these people saying the same thing, it's time to reflect and be like, okay, maybe I'm the issue. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Again, she's not humble. Like, she never has those moments where it's like, let me reel it in. I'm doing too much. Like, let me stop. It's never that. So I don't, I don't, this is not going to be a back and forth thing. I gave you the truth as it is, the honest to God, as God is my witness, truth on everything.
Mhm.
And she's going to probably see it and want to back and forth. This is a one and done, because she's too messy and fucked up, and just now. And here's another thing too, just because she said all that he and him, I'm going to be shady, and I don't need to have glasses on. Now, this is one thing. This is one thing she got irritated with me about. She carries a towel in her purse because when she coughs, when she's smoking weed, she pisses. So she stuffs it in between her legs while she's smoking, so she can cough, and whatever little spritz, it'll catch it. Or when she's in her car and can't make it to the bathroom because she's getting older. And I told her, I was like, this is not an insult, but as an older, and my mother's the same way. I was like, as an older woman, you can't hold your pee. Like when she has to go, it has to be right then and there. Like she needs a bathroom to immediately go. And it's like when she has to go, it's like she's been holding it for 3 hours. Like she needs to go. And I told her it had to do with age. She was like, "Baby, that's not age. That's not age, baby. That's not age." And I'm like, it's a normal thing. It's no big deal. It's I can hold my piss for hours, okay?
Mm-hmm.
When you have to go immediately where it feels like pins and needles and you have to pee, that's an age related problem with and mostly with women, okay? And I do know that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
she keeps this towel stuffed in between her legs when she's driving or smoking so she can piss and the towel can catch some of her piss. And guess where that towel goes back to when there's piss in the towel? It goes
Back
back
to
it goes back in that purse. The same purse that had the shrimp and chicken in it. It goes right back into that same purse, okay? So these are like you when you look at all of these realities and just everything, you know that she's not well. Like she's mentally not all there. And it's not about like she has no room to have any type of clapback. She's canceled. There is no at this point she should be worried about bettering herself and like how can I get out of this rut? How can I grow? Like how can I heal my mental health some way? I mean, I have therapy every once in a while, like, but again, there's no shame. So there is not going to be, and I could be wrong, but I don't see any healing. I just see her interacting with more people and networking in the pissy, poor, fucked up way that she does. And getting whatever she can off of people while she's being rude and entitled, like she owns shit and like she deserves something. And she's not she there's just no growth that I see. I could be wrong and I hope for her sake I'm wrong, but she's a hot ass mess. And for her to be so about, oh, I'm a biological female, she's a sad ass excuse for a woman. I'm sorry. She doesn't carry herself like a woman. She is embarrassing to be around in public. um and she doesn't pick her battles. When you're in a situation that she loves to fight, okay? When there's any type of, I'm gonna give you this example, and this is when I knew, like, I had already known how fucked up she was, but this is when I'm like really looking at her and thinking like, wow, this woman has something wrong. So we're in the car going somewhere, and it's right, it is sad. It's not even funny. Like it actually is sad. Like this woman, like for real, needs help out here. Like it's
mm-hmm.
so we're driving in her car and there's this old lady behind us, this old white lady in the car, and she is literally swerving. This old lady, she's going up on the curb and everything. And like it was scary, like she's swerving. And I had compassion. My human instinct was compassion and worry for another human being, for this old woman that could die on this street, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think Adrian did? I want this bitch to hit me. I'm a whoop her fucking ass. I'm a beat her ass. I'm a beat this bitch's ass. I'm like, Adrian, she's like 90 years old. Like the human the human response would be, let me pull over, let me signal this lady, let me beep, let me do something and like see what's happening to her. Nothing. She had no compassion on this old lady. And the old lady was driving very reckless and dangerously, and instead of showing compassion, she was talking about how she wanted to fight the lady. So that's when I knew, like you really have something fucking wrong with you. Like you really do. And I like, I don't know, she at this point she can only help herself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty much sums it up on everything. I think it's jealousy. That the majority of men don't mind that I'm a trans woman, and that's the truth. I'm not trying to beef myself up. I don't have an ego. I don't think highly of myself. I don't compare myself to other women or trans women. I stay in my lane, and I just think that she sees how I actually am, and it's just a like she instead of her it's like she can't stand me, but she's fascinated by me. So she, you know what I mean? It's like maybe she's reflecting constantly because she's fascinated, and it's jealousy. I'm not a person that's always like that bitch is jealous, that bitch is jealous, that bitch is jealous, she jealous, she because it's like sometimes no, like they're not jealous. Maybe they just don't want to fuck with you or they don't like you or you're out of order. It's not jealousy. But with her, just because of and she even said in that video, I seen her with some of my straight guys, they don't care. Okay, well, most men that are attracted to trans women view themselves as straight. Like
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter what someone else is going to say what they are. These men view themselves as heterosexual women, not gay men. When a trans woman or when a woman in general is looking like a woman and she's exuding femininity or feminine characteristics, men are going to be attracted to her. The breasts, the soft skin, the legs, the ass, the face, the hair, everything. In their head, they see a woman that they're attracted to. When I walk down the street, someone's not like, oh, that nigga, that dude, that man is fine. Like, so I feel like this was something that she was learning because she like was coming into my world a little bit, and it wasn't how she thought. She wanted all these men to constantly bring up my transness and to, think less of me and think this. And it's like, bitch, you ended up being the third wheel in a lot of situations. And I'm not boasting in that, but I'm just bringing that to her attention because it's like, again, she needs to sit down. Like, so it is what it is. I learned my lesson, and I'm just glad that I didn't tell her anything really personal. I feel like subconsciously, like I knew not to go there, but she, there's no shame in her game. There's no, I think she wanted more out of me, and there were times where I wouldn't give her what she thought she would get from me. Like she wanted to sleep in my room on my bed. I was like, I'm not comfortable with you sleeping in my room. Why? I could even pay you to sleep in there. I have a cat. Like, and one thing about me that is might seem weird, I have a very good sense of smell. Like, I have an extreme sense of smell. And when I'm in my own space, like, I don't want to be smelling someone else. I'm not saying and I probably sound so crazy. And this is the type of shit, when she says I'm catty, I'm bougie, I'm a queen, whatever. Like, I want to be comfortable in I don't want to clean up after her. I don't want her fucking shrimp in my room. When I come in my room, this is a space for me and my cat. This 650 a week is for me and my animal, not for you and your shrimp and your games or whatever the fuck you're gonna do. So,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a Toyota, a 2021 or whatever Toyota to sleep in. Sleep in your car. You're not gonna, just like she was like, you're not gonna treat me like trade and all that. I've never exuded that I've always respected Adrian. Even where there was no respect deserved. There was like anything but respect deserved. So that's all I really have to say about it. I won't be speaking to her anymore. And I thought that all these people on YouTube were like extreme in the beginning on how she was and all this stuff. But she's a joke with legs at this point. I mean, and I hope that she has a come up or she gets big again and like it, I don't know.
Well, has she said anything about going back home? Why
No,
why hasn't she moved back home?
no,
Do
she
you
wants
know?
to stay here. Okay, so the thing with her now, first it was the boat. Okay, I'm gonna get this boat. And she told me I talked to this man that's gonna help me get the boat. And I have a way to get the boat. She's not getting a fucking boat. Okay, that's not gonna happen. There's no reveal, there's no boat. Her shit in storage is gone, like there's nothing.
Wait, what
Now,
stuff in
now
storage?
instead of the boat, now she has it in her mind that she's gonna buy an RV. Girl, I'm gonna buy this RV and I'm gonna da 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 da. And it's just like it's not feasible. It's not rational. It's not realistic.
Thank
So
you, real estate. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Thank you, real estate, for the super chat. Appreciate it, baby.
so that's the narrative right now is the RV. She wants to get an RV and live out of her RV, and that's what she wants to do.
So when you're saying that she doesn't have her storage, you're talking not the like her personal belongings in storage, or you talking about the
Her
boat?
personal belongings in storage. She can't afford to get it out, so all of her shit's gonna be gone soon. It's probably already gone.
Oh Jesus! All
It's
she had to
really
do was
tough.
keep making videos on Patreon. Okay, you said that she's not making money from Patreon, but she
Barely.
wasn't posting.
Nothing to
It
brag
was
about.
before. Yeah, I know, right? Before we met you, she had almost 70 Patreons. And you think about the memberships that we pay, and that could have been a nice little piece of change, every month. But people decided to start unsubscribing and canceling their memberships because we weren't getting content.
Hmm.
And so yeah, now at this point, yeah, because I mean, I know that it's probably hardly any money because you go from almost 70 to like 28 people. So do you know why she don't work? Like, has she told you why? Is she like disabled? Is it because of the knee?
I think
Why
that
doesn't she work?
she just she's I feel like she knows subconsciously she's not able to. Like cuz she can't hold a job. She's too much of a mess. Now me specifically, I don't have a 9 to 5 because I have anxiety and I'm going through a lot of stuff, personal stuff. I may or may not share some stuff on my own channel about my whole world, but we both have reasons, but there was really no definitive reason given to me as to why she doesn't. Um, I think that like she's counting on making money from people, but you're not treating anyone with respect or dignity that is giving you anything. It's like that's not you are not going to get an RV doing what you're doing with these men. Like she's on Tinder, she's on POF, she's on all these dating apps, and she's sitting trying to get money, trying to get a room here, have this dude set up a room, and most of these dudes don't come through. They just don't. And I told her we had talked on the phone before all this, before maybe like the day before the 4th, and I told her how I was doing okay, and she was like, "Well, girl, I'm not." And da da da. And again, there goes the jealousy when I wasn't even bragging. Like I have a different crowd than her. So
Oh
she
wow.
has no plans that are
Oh,
rational for an adult her age to get up off the street. There's nothing there.
hold on. Down D. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We want to thank Nicole as well. And who Sana, thank you, Pooh. If you like Nicole, you can look at some of these questions, you can answer them. Unfortunately, I was looking around, I don't have a towel. I got to go to the bathroom.
Right. Oh my goodness.
I got a bathroom right here. I'm gonna run to it real quick. Do not leave us. And if you want
Okay,
to
where
answer
am I
any of these
looking for the
questions,
questions?
do you see the chat? It's just people chatting when you were seeing them,
The star
or
oh, starred. Okay. Do
so
I
if
have a
you see
YouTube?
anything starred, or just people that's the questions at this point, because I was gonna go back through the starred ones, but however you wanted to. Do you see the chat though?
Yeah, I see the live
It,
and the start. Okay, so the first thing, do I have a YouTube? Yes, but I don't have any videos yet. My channel's not really I've always kind of wanted a channel, but my channel is going to be about, different issues um pertaining to women of trans experience and that whole world. Um where's all her clothes and furniture? Her furniture, I'm assuming, is gone. It's in storage, it's out. Her clothes are all with her in her trunk. Did she steal anything out of Walmart? She steals little shit to survive all the time. Um, Melissa, well, did we tell them to run out these likes before? Because Adon know where you live, she'll know. She's known for setting fires in Milwaukee. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if she does something like that, but she can go ahead and try.
Got me a towel this time, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just playing.
I feel, part of me feels like you shouldn't even, because my ex from prison called me and I told him I was gonna do this. He was like, "Don't do that, lady, like that. You know that like she's not right." And after that pissed me off the way she was he and him and you know when she says shit like, I'm a real and you see my curves and you see that's your insecurity. All you're doing is projecting and letting us know that I'm a threat to you and that you see that I'm feminine, you see that I never had a BBL and I look better in a dress than you do and you have a pussy between your legs. So I'm not the one that really, like I said, says, "Oh, you're jealous," because I am not high and mighty. That's not me. I'll be the first one to tell you when I'm down and out, when I'm broke, when I'm struggling, and I definitely have shame when it's appropriate. So,
Okay, so let me. I'm gonna kind of go through. Let me. I don't. I couldn't hear everything you was talking about, so I asked you that. So with the, did you get your pen?
nope, no, and she can keep it because I'm trying to quit smoking anyway, and I'm not going to go out of my way to buy another weed pen. I want to quit smoking weed because I feel like it's. I even have videos on my Facebook from like 2015 about me stopping smoking, and I
Mhm.
just feel like it's a trashy thing. Like I'd be okay with doing edibles, but the cigarette smoke and weed smoke ages your skin,
Yeah,
and
you know.
I'm not. And her skin is terrible. Like when you're actually like next to her is like she's aging fast because she's living hard and she never puts a weed down. She's always high because she's like trying to not pay attention to her reality or something.
So hold on.
Why
At
does
this
she
point,
spit so much? I
huh?
was sorry, I was reading. Why does she spit so much? I don't. She really doesn't spit that much to me. Sometimes she like does that little. I don't know what that.
Yeah, that's what they're
She's
talking.
weird. She's weird.
So Psychology Eats was asking how did y'all meet? Earlier on, she explained like Psychology Eats like you got to go like I hate to be like that, but like over the replay because Nicole started from beginning from day one, but it was more so like she made you your friend, made you her friend in a way. She
Right.
showed up at your room and was
And
like, hey.
forcing herself on me. And one thing about her too that I wanted to point out is when she says, I'm a good person or I'm a giving person. First of all, the rotten shrimp and chicken was given to somebody homeless. That's not giving. You were better off throwing that shit away that's been sitting all fucking day than giving it to someone. When she has like shit in her car that is not really edible, she'll give it to homeless people. In my opinion, that's not homeless. Or excuse me, that's not giving. Giving
Mhm.
would be actually buying them a meal rather than giving them the rotten food or the nasty ass food that should be in the trash. When she does something for you, it's like she does it because she's like, okay, well, I should be getting maybe something back. Like and when you do stuff for people, that doesn't always mean that they're going to do something back for you. So if it's not out of the kindness of your heart, you're going to be irritated when you're not getting much back. And that's how she is. She'll give and give and give, but the moment like she doesn't get what she wants or what she thought she would get, then there's problems. Because with her it's all about survival. There's no friendship with her. It's what she can get from you and how long she can be in your apartment or your car or your hotel or whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm. She has told us that she is pretty much a survivalist, and she goes into survival mode. But and when you and the thing about it is when you even when I'm genuinely concerned about her always, because we enjoy her. We've watched her unravel, per se, right before our eyes. Do you know? I mean, and also, even when you reached out to me, because I really, in the beginning, the reason why I was asking you the questions that I did was because I really thought it wasn't for real. I really didn't think you were for real. That's why I was telling you all the stuff I needed you to
I
do to
was
make
for
sure.
real.
And so that's why I was like, and I also asked though, I was like, even if this is somebody playing, but I was like, at that point, we had not heard from Adrian in a while. And I was like, and I hope she's doing well. Hold on. Thank you, lovely. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, Tito's right now. I had my daughter make me a cup, grab me a towel to make sure I don't spritz.
She's
And
not on no medication. It says right there. It says
what
right there she stopped her meds. Yeah, she's not on no medication.
do you know if she's supposed does she supposed to be on medication though?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Um yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna see if there's any more questions. No.
Well, okay, pink icing. So you remember, I don't know if you watched the video yesterday. So I don't know necessarily about the driver's license, but Adrian had mentioned that her registration has expired. And so then that's what I was going to ask you also, because she said it expired September 2021. So I guess that's what you was referencing about the guy giving her the money to pay the ticket for that.
Right.
But she also said in the video that she's working on it. That it's been fixed, but she still just don't have the doesn't have the new tag yet. Have you ever met or know about the guy Ken that supposedly helped her with the vehicle?
That I don't know the white dude's name, but that money that she got,
Oh, that day.
the supposed $600, I'm assuming was him, because that what she it's $500. So she
Mm-hmm.
got six. One was for her hair, and the remainder of the money was for her car. So that must be who that is.
No,
I
so it's this guy she was dating that helped her get the car. So that's why I was just
and
wondering.
from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen him before. I've said hi to him on her phone.
Okay, so maybe he's still around. Maybe he's
He
still
does.
helping
He
out.
does help her. He does help her.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's
Mhm.
good. That's good. Because we do, and the thing about it is what I really like the most, and what I want y'all to understand is Nicole explained to me, because I really didn't know which way I wanted to go. And I thought it was interesting that I also side-eyed it actually, because me and Nicole talked long before the video came out on Patreon yesterday. And then when the video came out on Patreon, I was like, this YouTube, honey, we have to side eye stuff. But Nicole said, I just want to tell my story. I don't want to bash her. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it, because I questioned it. I was like, do I really want to do this? And then when we had like a rescheduled day, I was like, if it's to happen, it's going to happen. But when she told me that I don't want to bash her, I just want to tell my side of the story, I was like, you know what? I can do this. And that was the thing, because there are a lot of questions that we've had. And I also thought that maybe the reason why we hadn't heard from her, because we thought she was possibly in Milwaukee.
No,
And did she explain necessarily why she wasn't with Beloved for the celebration?
no. I don't
Okay.
know. I only know so much about that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But just based off of her behavior and how she is, I feel like B Love probably isn't out of pocket. I mean, I don't. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, when it comes to the whole her and her sister dynamic, I don't know anything about that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, So
Now she said that you knew Be Love in that video when
I
she
don't
first
know.
introduced.
I know of her because
Yeah,
I've seen
on
the
YouTube.
videos.
Yes. So, but you don't watch her. So you had
No,
never seen Adrian on any of Be Love's videos before.
no. And even
Oh,
when she told me who she was, I really didn't care. Like it was a week out. It took me like maybe a week to actually type her in on YouTube. And then I was like, "Damn, like look at all this drama. Look at all this like this shit's crazy." And then I'm just okay, I see what we're talking about over here.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
She lives in her car. Yes, she does. She lives in her car. Um, yes, I knew about Be Love.
Wow.
Thank
Hold
you for the compliments. I appreciate that.
Okay, and let me tell you. So, Nicole, yes, with the compliments. This is what I want to say, sis. When you called, when we was doing the test today, to
Hmm.
to make sure everything was going to work right, it was so funny. I thought about it when I was putting together the little snippet, the video that I played in the beginning, so everybody would, if people hadn't been keeping up, to see the timeline of the friendship, and when she very first introduced you to us, and that wasn't a cute picture.
No.
You are beautiful, right?
Oh, thank
I just had to put that out there. It's funny because you looked so different. And I was like, yeah, when she was like, no, come on, it's spontaneous. You got a cigarette, you got a square. that was that was hilarious. But it was just that thing where it's like, no, you are. And I remember, I don't know if you watched my video when I said I actually made a video a while back when she did introduce us. Which, well, the first time she introduced you, I did not. I intentionally left you out of the commentary that I did for a reason. And then the second time when she actually mentioned, so that was the 13th when she had that video. Then the 19th when she did the other one and explained about having a trans friend and everything. I said the name, the thumbnail said, "Welcome, Nicole." And I also said, be careful because, she told me that you were young. I'm also concerned, that was my concern as well. Not necessarily because of the fact that you're young, but you're young and you're going through something in life. And honestly, to even because I said this in my video, for you to be able to live your truth is not easy for you. And so we knew, watching you, the YouTubers, we knew like, oh Lord, this might go left. And that's why I was like, hey, be gentle with Nicole. Don't do Nicole like the others we've seen. It was just one of those things. But I also thought it to be interesting when she told us the story about you and her going to the room. She said that the man got the room for her. But I like how you cleared up that she was like, we can get some money.
Right.
Because she made it seem, because I couldn't understand if this was a man that got a room for you. She said he got the room for her for 2 nights. Why would you bring another woman in there with you in the first place?
Exactly. Exactly.
And
She's a
then
liar.
she
I
and
mean,
so I was like, but and then you got to think about it too. It's like, if I'm not mistaken, she's 50 and you're in your 20s. Help it make sense, and I, since she sought you out for a friendship, and but we all, this is the thing, we cut up, we always are wishing the best for Adrian, for real, we always are. But we do see the spiral, we see it, and but then me, I'm just that type of person that I'm always just like
I
something.
feel like it's gonna get a lot worse. Like I
Oh
feel
yeah.
like it's gonna be monumentally bad because there's no spirit of change. There's no spirit of let me stop. There's no spirit of I'm doing too much. There's no spirit of you know, the way I treat people is not ideal, and I need like there's no signs of her wanting growth. So I don't know how things could change unless maybe she meets a dude and she's in his abode and she's making videos and maintains that before she walks on. Let me tell you this. This is something that I just remembered because I just said that. There was this one call that she had, and she went to go. She was, I guess, one night she stayed with this old dude. This was like days before the 4th of July. According to her, he was so wealthy that he actually had money in display jars around his house. She called me and told me about this and told me how she was going to rob this man, how she's taken all this money. And she was like, girl, I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be gone. And I'm like, okay, so that might be, from what I know, he is in her phone. That might be a reality. I mean, I'm just saying that might be something that is going to happen. Or, she was telling me how she's going to try to get him out of the room so she can take it. And I was like, what if it's fake money? Like, or what if he's baiting your ass to steal? Like, if he's an old man that's buying pussy, he probably, I mean, not old people ain't as stupid as you think. They're not. They will set your ass up and press a little button and the cops will be there. You'll be locked in the bedroom, all types of shit. But that's what she told me. So what
um
happens there?
hold on. Hold on. Peaches. I think Nicole been telling us a whole lot. I've been trying to go back because I want to still be able to engage with you guys. Oh, baby. Like, so the
Very.
4th of July was the last time that you guys
That
talked.
was the last day. And I didn't respond to that text she sent me because I read that and I was like, this bitch has the nerve to really like write that to me. So I didn't even respond. I said nothing. I didn't call her. So
Wow. Wow. No one put any comments in the private chat, you guys. So I'm just going through as we go to ask any questions of Nicole. Now, Nicole, I wasn't in here. I heard you answer the question about your YouTube channel. So, what kind of content would you have on your YouTube channel?
I think I want to talk about like misconceptions of trans women and just trans people in general.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to just give clarity on the subject in my opinions. Because I mean, I don't want to make a whole conversation about this, but I feel that most trans people in 2022 aren't trans. They have other things going on, but I want to talk about that. And just explain stuff about myself. I kind of want to um, record the facial work that I'm getting done. I've never had work done, but I'm getting major facial work done, so I kind of want that to be like recorded on my YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What kind of facial work are you getting? Can you tell us? Like, why? Like, your face is beautiful, but
I
you know,
know everyone says that all the time, but it could be better. Like it
okay.
looks feminine, but to me, it just doesn't look how I really see myself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm getting facial feminization surgery.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm getting there it's a pretty intense surgery, but basically they're gonna make an incision at my hairline and pull my face down. My skull is gonna be exposed. And what really like when you see someone's face and it you know you think that they're a man or it's like that could be a man, it's because of all of this up here, the brow ridge. Women typically don't have the harshness and the way the eyes sit and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to basically chisel my brow, the male brow ridge down. I'm not gonna touch anything down here, but I'm gonna get like more of a swoop on my nose,
Okay.
and I'm getting my jaw. They're gonna remove a little bit of my jaw on either side and do my chin, so my jaw is gonna be more
Okay.
like this, and the bulk from my chewing muscles here. That I mean, males usually have a bigger bite and bigger mouths.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting that reduced, so I have a more feminine appearance. But that's all I'm getting, and I'm just gonna heal and forget about it and move on with my life.
Yes. So the channel, your YouTube channel that you have now, the one that doesn't, I mean, is will that be your YouTube channel or you
Yeah,
just want
yeah,
to wait?
that'll
Okay.
be it. I mainly listen to music on YouTube and just watch. I don't watch
Hmm.
TV, so that's like my.
Let me see if I can pull that up. Hold on.
I look more feminine than most of these women. I've heard that.
But
Your son who wants to be. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm done. I learned my lesson. I'm through. I am through. Because anything more would only be my fault. Like even though she's doing shit, I could only blame myself because I would be choosing to subject myself to that. So yeah, I'm done. And also I showed it in the video. I'm gonna show it again for the just so it's clear. And you remember how she said cash out me my money? For the people that didn't see, you see that she got the $8 at 2:33 p.m. for the pie and the ice cream that we both consumed. So she was paid for that.
wow. But what is the name? Oh, no, that's not you. I'm trying to find your channel.
It's my secret place.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right.
Yeah, it's my secret
I'm
place.
glad you cleared it up.
Now for the thing is, I'm not gonna have Patreon. Like, I think ideally I'd eventually have a monetized channel, but I think it's, I mean, yeah, I think yeah, you can make money on Patreon, but it's kind of stupid. I mean, so I'm just gonna have my channel. Hopefully, it gets monetized, and um, I get what I get. But
Most definitely. I'm trying to drop your link, but yes, it's my secret place. This hold on. And I'm gonna put that in the description box. Oh, but y'all check out her page. I'm
yeah, I have
trying
a
to go
lot of
through.
cool topics I want to talk about. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get to it, but I've always kind of wanted a platform.
Well, what's holding you up? Nothing but time.
Well, just like I'm in the process of moving right now. I want to have a little bit more stability and comfortability to start doing that. Even though it may be smart to do it now, but
Mm-hmm.
I just do things my own way, and I just feel like I'm not ready at this moment to do it, but I want to. Where's
Okay.
the boat? I don't know where the boat is. I've never seen it. I've never seen the boat. I mean, that boat, I don't know. Don't know.
Yes, we're always
Hopefully,
wondering
it's sitting
about.
somewhere just waiting to be driven away and cared for, but I've never seen it. I don't know where.
Did she explain to you what happened to the last roommates that she had?
So I kind of remember there was a situation where she was staying with people who smoked crack, a bunch of old ass black men that were Haitian or whatever they were. They were all crackheads, and something happened to where one of the crackheads that didn't actually live there fought with the old crackhead that did live there, and it was a whole bunch of drama, and somehow she got put out. But again, she was innocent, like always. She doesn't do
Oh
anything.
wow, so that's a story that must have came after the latest that she was staying with then, I guess. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Okay.
I
Because before you came along and we noticed that she was staying in a motel, and it's funny, we a few of us assumed it was the Motel 6, and it was interesting that you said it was that's where it was at. But she was supposedly in a relationship with some man.
I don't know nothing about that. It says that she's doing crack. She doesn't do crack, but she was doing Molly the whole time we were in the hotel. She was smoking Molly.
Clutch my pearls. Now
And that,
that's
I mean, that I've done hard drugs in the past, like way in the
mhm.
past. Molly is I don't know too much about it, but I think it's like a plethora of drugs. Like that shit cooks your brain. It fucks your head up. And I feel like I didn't really actually think about that till now. Maybe that shit was a tipping point that made her even more fucked up. I don't know. But she was smoking Molly at Motel 6.
I wasn't. Somebody had asked about the drug use, and I was like, "Well, no." She mentioned all it was weed. That was it. That was it. So, okay, yeah, I've heard about Molly. Is that? I thought that was kind of like a liquid form of ecstasy or something. Is that what that is?
I don't know
Or
too much
no? Oh,
about it.
okay, I
All I
didn't know.
know is there was another girl that was at the hotel that was working, and Adrian had leached onto there when I wouldn't really let her in my room or sleep in my room or be in my room at all for any extended amount of time. And the girl had like a bong, some type of big glass thing that she smoked the shit with.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow, I really hate that. And it was funny because, like, I totally believe the part where you say she's in front of somebody's house because the
she
video it
is.
was, but at least she's trying to be safe. You get what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. I think she should go back home to her mom. And you mentioned that, about the negativity. Is it is it that they don't get along? That's why she doesn't want to go home, or she's just why
I
does
don't
she
know.
insist on
Her
being in
mind
Florida?
is on Florida. I don't know, but I asked her that too, and she said she would. She said that she'd probably go to northern Florida, but she's not leaving. She's staying here.
Wow. Has she told you anything about the YouTube money that she's waiting on?
No,
She said that she's coming back to YouTube, and it's just some money. Somebody's helping her. So I didn't know if it was you helping her or not.
no, me and her.
Somebody helping her get her money, because if she
Uh,
gets the money, she's gonna come back. Wow.
and she's
Thank
probably
you.
any money that she says that she's getting. It's either that she doesn't have money, or it's from a random dude, or it's from Ken, her ex boyfriend. She's not cashing big checks from YouTube or Patreon or anything. Nothing.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to. I think you can, because I done gone back up trying to catch these other questions. I have missed so much.
Okay, let me look. Um, um, yeah. Do you roll it in weed or smoke it through a pipe? I feel like you can do it either way. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. I've never done it.
I saw someone say real, earlier that about we need to have like a prayer session. Welcome anyone to pray for anyone that needs prayer. Then as I stated before, that I've never been out to bash Adrian. I do commentary. And I do my funny, and I've always said, I wish the best for her. And as I stated also that, Nicole specified, I'm not coming to bash. And that is what made me, help me make my decision on whether or not I really, really wanted to do this. So I just want to let you know, but hey, like by all means, like you can get you a little prayer group up for Adrian. And, but it was one day before Adrian was like, we were in someone else's chat, and they was like, we gonna pray for you. And she was like, I don't need nobody to pray for me. Pray for yourself, because she can pray for her own self. So, you know, to y'all that feel, who wants us to have a prayer group, and that's what she said. Thank you, Shirley. Wow, y'all, I'm trying to get caught up, but you're
Hi,
welcome.
Wanda. That was at 4:25. Sorry to anyone I didn't say hi to.
Yes, El Cheapo. This is who. Yes, she has mentioned her sister.
Does she ever mention her sister? She mentions B Love's hairline.
Girl, stop, because we've heard this before. Oh
She
wow.
she calls her the millionaire with no hair.
Now see y'all, for all of those that feel as though Belove's supposed to be doing so much for her, because I'm that person too. Ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was like, well, I really hate she can't be with the family. They got to be bothering her, because it would bother me a little bit. And I totally understand the dynamics. I know about, they hadn't always been tight. It's still like I would see like all my brothers and sisters, but dang, the millionaire with no hair, is that what you said? Oh
Yeah,
my,
that's what she calls her.
oh
Khan
my.
said, "A Slim, you a bottom. Stop capping. I'm not a bottom, and I'm not capping."
And whoever said that, brown sugar, you can take them out. um Thank you here for the tea.
I'm not a bottom. No,
She explained that. Y'all gonna have to go watch the replay. She already explained
no.
what the deal
That
is.
shocked Adrian.
Huh?
That really surprised her. She was just so confused. And like I said, I feel like I'm a minority within a minority.
Yes, yes.
I'm black, and I'm trans, and I'm a top. It's like
Yeah.
you can't get any more of like a
Yeah, it's a
party.
small group, honey. It's a small group. And see, and then let me tell you, so see the whole, this is where the ignorance come in at. Well, I had a friend, like he tucked, but he actually had the surgery. So of course, he was a bottom. So but then the other two big ones, two big trends that I follow is Cherry the Boom and TS, and of course, they tuck. So
I never knew
as
they did that.
huh?
I never knew that they tuck or whatever. I know T.S. Madison wears shapewear,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
shapewear will just naturally fix everything. So
Hmm. Yeah, and I know Cherry has said it before. That's why she don't like to do certain things um with trade, because it's too much work to retuck, that kind of thing. So that's why I was like,
yeah, I
okay, well,
definitely
you
feel like
straighten me, honey.
that's not a common thing. Like most trans women just don't do that. I mean,
Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. Hello, Shock C. Bride or Die. I'm so sorry if I missed, if I didn't thank you, but I appreciate it. Thank you, real estate. Oh, hold on. Did she tell you?
did you just say you strapped Adrian? No, I did not.
Yeah, how y'all came up with that? And I see, look,
What
now I'm
the
trying to be.
hell?
Oh Lord. Okay, brown sugar already explained. You got to be respectful. I understand y'all have questions, though. I totally understand.
Uh,
Hold on, lovely REA. Thank you, lovely. I think I was there. I'm so behind. Selena, yes. The thing about it, Nicole, we like I said, we've been watching her for a while, and she had a very nice apartment, and um now we're to this point, and now you're telling us like, hey, like she's actually like living out of her car, trying to get money for the rooms.
She doesn't have any money for any room anywhere. She is very much so down and out. I mean, down and out. Like, I mean, the only way it could be worse is if she lost her car. If she lost her car, she would just be. I mean, she's
So
just a mess.
she's able to make her car note though, some kind of way.
Well, maybe with that money that she got, the $600 or the 500, whatever
Mhm.
she recently got, I don't know. Or maybe Ken pays for it. I'm not in her business like that.
Okay, okay, okay. I got it. We're gonna leave that alone then about where her money coming from. But yes, Peaches, this is a good question.
But
Where
I
she
know
takes showers
usually
at?
she doesn't typically have that much money. She doesn't.
So that's why she was pretty much, hey, hold on, like you gotta put gas in the car. Where you going? How far are you? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Sorry, y'all. My daughter came in. Oh my
Where
gosh.
does
But
she take
she
showers at? She takes horse baths at different places. And that's a whore bath is basically, I mean, I did it when I was younger and homeless, but you you get your area set up and you lather yourself up and you scrub where you're standing and wipe it all off and go on your way. That's what she does. She doesn't. And one thing about Adrian is that she does not like to take showers. She only likes to take a bath in a tub. So it really limits her ability to bathe herself because a lot of the times, even when a shower's available, she doesn't want to do it. She likes to, I don't know why, but she likes to be in the bathtub and be in the tub. She don't like to shower. And I told her like when you do that, you're laying in your own waste. And she was like, I need to bath. I need to bathe that way. So she likes to be in a hot bath. She does not like to shower at all. At
oh,
all. Yeah.
but it's kind of CC's her edges laid. Yes, they are. Nicole's edges are laid. Y'all are so funny. But it's hard to get to a tub. It is hard.
Right.
Oh my
That's so
god.
odd. Yeah, it's different.
Cheapo, no, they weren't dating. They were friends. Yes, you are very late.
No, why
No.
the dating?
Wait. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. So, yes, Flaucci, you do need to rewind it. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Now, it was so funny about the Dollar General bag because we had been told previously that she shoplifts from the dollar store. So I was like, wow, we actually have the dollar store bag.
Yep.
Y'all are so funny. Oh my gosh. Sometime. Hey Wanda, you're right. I'm so sorry. I saw it, and that was during the time that I was letting Nicole have her have her floor. I was like, I'm not gonna interrupt. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Thank y'all for coming in.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
But
yeah,
but if you put the questions in, I'm starting them. But she's looking at them too, y'all. No, so it's so funny. It's my agent gonna light her up, I guess. But we've been seeing her. We had not been seeing it until maybe back here recently, and maybe that's because she's in the car or a new situation. But we see her with her knife now. You know what I'm saying? She keeps it clipped on her clothes. But y'all are in like she knows where you live now,
She knows where I'm staying for right now,
but it's not gonna be an
but not
issue like because
exactly.
you
I
did
don't
this
think she.
video.
I don't know. I don't know. Like she knows the area, but I don't know if she knows the exact place. If that makes
Okay,
sense.
okay.
Um. Hopefully, whatever happens, happens. I mean, I'm not. I'm good too. I'm just as crazy as she is when I have to be. Not all the time though.
Oh, oh yes. Crackhead, yes, we are. I'm going to. She doesn't have anything on the channel yet, and it has not come in. I'm trying to see. Are you able to? Because when I type it in,
Okay, let
hold
me
on.
see if I could go on. I'm not gonna mess with the computer because I don't want to screw anything up, but I'll
Mhm.
try looking on my phone.
Yes, Pink Carson. That's what I was saying. But Adrian did mention in her video, she was like, she's probably gonna try to do some kind of revenge video or something on me, but it's going to fail. But you didn't have ill intentions, somebody
Right,
needs to be careful. You didn't
and
have no ill intentions. You wanted to just state, give your story, and ain't nothing wrong with that. And also too, if you trying to build your channel, what's wrong with networking? Nothing.
the thing is that I don't have to lie or exaggerate. There was no exaggerations that I gave you.
I'm
There
I
was
can say
nothing.
that because of the things that you were saying and also reading the chat, a lot of us did not feel it was exaggerated.
Uh,
It was pretty much we seen some of that to know like okay, like even the way you were saying the stuff and yeah, you had it. Wow.
um, and I really wasn't gonna do this, but after I seen, um, okay, maybe I can copy this. Let's see. Yeah, hold on.
Cause y'all, I'm sorry if I'm not doing it the right way, because I don't know how to find people's. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, hold. Okay, yeah. No, 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 no. Send me that also.
Okay.
So it is the picture. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So y'all bear with me now. We're trying to. Hold on, y'all. Mm.
And you're so gorgeous now. Why do you need the change? Um, are you talking about, is that about what I'm gonna get done to my face? The procedure that I'm getting, like, I think when a lot of people think of plastic surgery, they think of like crazy big lips and like some crazy. I can actually show examples of what I want to do. But I mean, it looks very natural. It's not anything crazy or like it doesn't look plastic, basically.
Hold on, y'all. Oh wow, I have gotten so behind in the comments, y'all.
I know. I'm gonna look through. I'll look through. Thank you so much for putting my Cash App in there.
I'm trying to find. Okay, here.
Here's an example of what I want to have done. So you can see this person's face before, right? And I mean, that's a male's skull face. You can see that. And then here is after the surgery. So yeah, it's pretty subtle. It's nothing crazy.
Hopefully this doesn't. Hold on, y'all.
Go to your YouTube through your iPhone, click the right thing on your channel. Click the right thing on your channel. Mm. Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay. Y'all, we have another special guest.
Oh my
Another
goodness.
one. OMG. Oh, well, you can't see her, but she's here. She's here.
Beautiful.
Hope she stays quiet.
Mm-hmm. She's pretty.
Um,
You literally.
my 40 son, you literally look like a beautiful
I
female.
don't. Yeah, I make it obvious that I'm a trans woman. I don't. There's because it doesn't. That's how you lose your life. But again,
Exactly.
very few men have an issue with that. If you are passable, if you look like a quarterback in a dress, then yeah, you're probably gonna get shot, stabbed, beat up. But I mean, if you look like a woman, that's how men are gonna treat you, regardless of what's between your legs. That's just what it is. Is that my brother? What?
What is that your? Oh, the picture you were showing. No, I don't. No. Oh my.
It's a capital S on secret. That doesn't matter, right? They can still get it if they
I
type
don't
that
know. I'm still trying to send it
in.
because I'm
Oh.
trying to pull it from Instagram and it's not coming. Hold on.
Do I have a channel? I do, but it has no content.
It doesn't have any content now, you guys.
No, no, not yet. Tell her that it's Web's Media. What's good, family? Some of my friends from a different platform are in here watching. Um,
Okay.
from Discord. From Discord, so they're in. Yeah. Would I ever get bottom surgery? Um, I mean, it depends. Like that surgery is very dangerous, and it's not there's a lot, there's like lifelong maintenance with that.
Hey,
Yeah, the Cash App, that's what
sorry, I just noticed I didn't capitalize it.
it's okay.
Sorry.
That's what it is. So the S on secret is capital and that's it. But yeah, when you get that surgery, you have to constantly dilate. You have to like with dildos or different objects, you have to constantly be dilating it to keep it from closing because your body actually treats it as a wound. So it'll always try to heal itself and you need to constantly be dilating it.
Wow.
And if you don't, it'll close and you don't want that.
Oh, wow. That's interesting because I knew about it and I knew it was like all this stuff that had to be done because I also used to watch Jasmine. My daughter used to watch that show, the reality show where the young girl had the.
Okay, grab the link through my phone. Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. Huh?
I was just reading what he was saying. Yeah, you were talking about Jazz
Mm-hmm.
Jennings.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do I have a partner? No, I don't. I do not. I do not.
Oh, wow. Jazz had a lot of complications, though.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know what they're trying to you got the YouTube channel successfully, right? Because he's trying to tell me to do something. I don't.
I don't know, like, how to put it in here, though, because when you send it, because when I tried to pull the link, hold on,
What if I send it
send it
through?
to me an email.
Yeah.
Reply to the email that I sent you today.
Okay, so I'm gonna open a different thing and pray to God this don't fail.
Okay.
All right, so new tab.
If it cuts you out or whatever,
You can still see me right now?
I can still see you.
Okay.
Y'all, I'm sorry I'm not very tech savvy. Told y'all I'm accountable by day, not very tech savvy.
mm, okay, wait. I don't even know how to get a link to share it.
Go to, okay, I can tell you that though. Once you
Okay.
log in, I can tell you that part. Now I know how to do that.
I see your channel purchase memberships.
Hold on. So, no ma'am, don't start. You will go, so go, yeah, click on your channel
Okay.
and then go to about, and then you can copy that thing in more info, right up under more info.
All I see is my email. I don't see like an actual channel link.
Did you don't see anything like the HTTP
That's only on my
when you
phone.
when you when you went to about? No.
The more info is on my phone.
Okay, okay, okay,
It's not on. It's not on here.
okay. Hold on.
Um.
Wait, I might be able to do it from here. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all still asking questions?
Okay. I'm just gonna do it this way. This should work. Um.
Oh yeah. So like when you went to your channel, when you clicked on your channel, if you click those little three dots, um, it should say share, and then you'll be able to do it that way, maybe. Oh, but you online.
Okay, wait, let's see.
But I know what I was trying to do. Please, lady, don't. Please, no, ma'am.
Okay, let's try that. I just sent that over. Let's see if this. Three dots. Okay, wait. Where am I looking for the dots?
Oh, in the top right. When you click, when.
YouTube apps, create, and I just sent it to your email.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
The same one that the test went to. So try
Okay,
that.
that's the one I want you to pull up. I think I see it. All right, yeah, we got it.
So it's good now.
I think so.
Okay.
Let's see what happened. Did it come through as a link, you guys?
One of my clothing orders just came. Nicole is black and white. My 40. Yes, I'm black and white. Mm, okay.
I think it's working because it looks like you got
Yeah,
some.
I sent it the right way. I mean, there's no other way I could send it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was like, Miss Fine, it was funny because I was like, oh no, it worked because I noticed that if the subscribers had changed already.
Right, it worked. Okay,
All
cool.
right, sorry, y'all. Hold on. You guys, I'm so glad that y'all hung in here as long as you did.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you
that's what I
guys
was
for
trying to do, Miss
subscribing.
Fine.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say thanks for subscribing. I'm not gonna have anything right now, and whatever else comes my way, I appreciate it. And
I thank you for coming through, Nicole. I really do. And it was interesting. It was just like, hey.
I had to clear once I seen that, throwing shade and all that. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna throw shade. Ooh, just a damn mess. Thank you guys for subscribing.
Did you guys have any more questions before we end this live? I want to appreciate everyone that came in. You know, I know I'm gonna get backlash about this video, but I
I
will.
want this, I want this video to get sent around, not because I want to go viral or anything, but I want people to know that I haven't had a voice this whole time. Like, she said little things about me here and there, but I can't speak for myself, and now I can. And it's like, I hope that people are aware and watch the video to know that she's on bullshit. And at the end of the day, I want her to get help. It's not like I want her to crash and burn. I want her to get help. But at the same time, I feel like maybe she needs something to check her to be like, okay. It's like when sometimes some people need slapped, and then when they get slapped, they snap out of it, and then they stop fucking around. I feel like she needs some type of. She needs to be humbled, which that's what I'm trying to say. She needs to be humbled.
Yes, honey. Yes, I thank you.
Wanda Whitley, thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
Yes. She has a great channel also. She has a YouTube channel as well.
Okay, I'll check that out. Wanda, where do I just Wanda? Let me look at it.
I can send you her info.
Okay, yeah, you can do that on Instagram.
But you guys, Cena, you just coming back. We getting ready to go. Y'all know how I get with long lives. I get tired and winded, and
Will you
then
do other
we'll have
interviews about
Nicole taking over. Nicole might want to go do some more interviews today.
Look,
Melissa get winded. it's so hard for me, y'all. And this was like, I remember I did an interview before, and everybody was eating me up because it was like, oh, you cutting them off and you asking questions and you this. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna let Nicole speak. And she was like super comfortable. I will give you that for you, and it's like, okay, well, hey, it took me a while before I could actually even go live on YouTube. And then you got up here, and when we was doing the test and you say, look, you want to just do it now? I'm like, oh shoot, I ain't ready, but I'm gonna get ready.
I was fired up. I'm like, let's just do it.
Yeah, like let's get this on over with. But I'm glad you did come through. I appreciate it. Um, you know, and like I said, it's always those sides to the story. And we got yours,
Mm.
and we appreciate you giving it to us.
Any
And I hope
questions?
you be safe. I hope you don't get cut with that knife that should be carrying around on that
No,
Thursday.
I got my own shit in my purse, so we'll have a sword fight in the parking lot.
But y'all, please make sure that you make sure y'all thumbs up the live. Check Nicole out. I think the
Any questions about Adrian need to be asked like now because I'm never doing a video on her. I don't want my channel to be about covering drama. Like there's not she's out of my life. So any questions now cuz I'm not covering any videos she makes. I'm not doing it. So that's
basically she's
out
like
of
it's no back and forth.
no. And see, if she was genuine, it wouldn't be on Patreon. It would be on her channel to view. It wouldn't be pay to view this. It's just
Wait a
she
minute,
just
Brown. Nicole, I didn't mean to cut you off. So when I typed it in, is it your Cash App is my secret play, but capital M, capital S with the 95 on the end, right?
yeah.
Okay, just making
But
sure. I think they
the
was
money
asking about
sign
the
is
channel.
the money sign is in the beginning of
Yeah,
mine.
yeah. I was just making sure. I was just making
Thank
sure.
you, Siobhan Lewis. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm glad to share everything with you. I gave it to you honest and real, which is not what you get from her channel at all. You don't. You get exaggerations, you get shit left out. I gave you the receipt for the pie and the ice cream. Hopefully she made that $3 back by now. I,
Wow. Hold on, let me think. Oh, wow. Wow.
I can definitely say that Adrian has a captivating personality, but that's where it stops. I don't like, I think you said, like, she's a good person, she has a good heart. I don't agree with that. I
Okay.
really I don't. Because I
Okay.
see how she treats people, and it's almost like there's no humanity, there's no mercy, there's no compassion. So she doesn't wear dentures, no, but her teeth are rough. As time goes by, it's getting rough.
Wow. Tina, what I would do is like for a recap, I may do a pre-recorded. I'd do something maybe touching on everything, or just have to come back through and watch the replay, so since it's not as long, catch the replay. Nicole put it all out there on the line. She was not nervous at all. And the thing about it, we got it. Y'all got y'all an exclusive over here. Okay,
She said, do I go both ways? I've had sex with women. That,
wait a put it up.
that's complicated. I'm gonna make a video about that. My relation, like how I feel sexually about women and stuff. I'm gonna make all that stuff.
Yeah. And also please explain the what Adrian told us about you feeling like, what was it, the Beyonce and Mariah Carey.
Oh yeah. See, my little friend group understand that. So
Yeah.
basically, and I could show Maybe I'll do that on my channel too.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Do that. You can do that on your. I mean, make sure you touch on that so everybody can get an understanding on
Yeah,
what you meant about that. Yeah.
maybe I'll save that. I'll save that.
Mm-hmm. Or yeah.
But I do have opinions that. But see, the thing with conspiracy theories, like it, once you have like empirical evidence, it's no longer a theory. It may be a conspiracy still, but it's not a theory once you have so much proof accumulated. But I'm going to talk about that too. I'll talk about that on my channel.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you for coming through, Nicole.
You're very
And
welcome.
we greatly appreciate it. Make sure you guys support Nicole. I've dropped her Cash App here. Um, I lost it again. I keep forgetting when I move this thing. But yes, we appreciate your honesty. I really feel, and you know what? She said it herself that she didn't see you that you're very transparent and that you don't lie. Like I played
Keep
that
it real.
at the beginning of the video. I played all of the stuff that she said about you until you guys fell out. You know, to for people to see that it's like, oh, it's not like Nicole came here with malice. It was like they did have a genuine, I will say, friendship because I totally respect you. It was like with the friends. And then I did see it as a little disrespectful that the pronoun was not used properly. Um, Knowing that that was very shady. But I want to thank everyone for coming out. Nicole, I appreciate you so much for
Thank
reaching out to me. Like, I feel so special. But until next time, my good people.
I'll see everybody. It was nice talking to you guys. But as far as the response to Adrian, it's done. This is it.
Okay, all right. Bye.